Right, so I fired up this, I've dialed it into channel 37 FM, so now I can speak to Steve and the boys. Steve, go.
Alright, 1, 2, hello, hello, sounding alright. Tad of echo with it. And there was a single tone bleep on the end as well. And sounding okay, but might need a little bit of fettling, just a little bit. But it's sounding good anyway.
Mate, I'm happy to hear you on it. And the problem is, I can turn the Roger bleep off, but I can't turn the echo off because someone's put an echo board in it and a talkback. So when I talk to myself, when I talk to you, I get myself, the echo, and over. It's weird. You'll see in the video. I'm currently recording, if you don't mind, Steve.
Yeah, no worries, mate. I was going to record some myself, but I haven't done it yet. So I'm not set up really, but I will do another night. But no, it sounds all right. The audio's good. The bleep's okay. The echo's not too much. It sounds pretty good. It's not as punchy as the 7900, and it's not as strong signal wise, but the audio quality is good, and it's definitely not vastly off frequency. It's sounding good. Sounds like you, with an echo, with a little short bleep of a bleep on there, which is basically what they call back in the day a pee-wee bleep, which the Colt 1200s had and the like, which basically what that radio is designed on really. It's the same layout. But the one I had the UK40 in as standard on my one. But so that's the oh, I can't think what it is now. The one with the little green fairy lights under the channel change or above the channel change in the middle, which is a bit of a rarity, but they were like that. Talkback. Did you realise you have a talkback? I meant to put a comment on your video this morning. There is a talkback facility on 7900. It's menu 2 in the menus. Just dial it up a bit and you can hear it. It'll work the same as what that one's doing, and you can set the volume levels on it. I didn't know whether you knew that, but the 7900 has a similar facility.
I did know, because he told me before.
But no, it sounds good. Now we'll see what Dave reckons if he's back from getting his beers. I'm assuming he will be, and he'll probably tell you like I did. It sounds alright, mate.
You're giving me plus 30 this end, Steve. You are literally blowing my windows out on this. It's really nice receive on this radio. It's just a bit weird that I hear myself when I talk to you. But I don't mind it. It's cool. And I can sit back and everybody on channel can hear what I'm saying when I do a video, because it doubles it. I don't mind the talkback, but I did know the 7900 had it because you told me.
Alright, I'm surprised you can't turn that off on that rig, because
I don't know how this doesn't...
It's not standard. I don't believe it's standard on that rig.
It's not.
So it's got to be a function to turn it off, I would have thought, but maybe not. But no, it sounds good. Audio is good and clear. Not excessively in-me-face loud, but it's good. Clean, and it's definitely not off frequency. I was wondering where you got the clarifier set, and there's someone on the side there at good strong signal as well. Unless that was Dave on a different radio and I'd lost the plot and didn't recognise him, but there's somebody else out there, Gary.
Okay, Steve, nice one. Dave, you still there? No, hang on. Anybody else on the side?
Yeah, Gary, it's Craig.
Good evening, Craig. How you doing, fella?
Yeah, all good, man. You?
Yeah, I'm all good, mate. All good. We've got Steve and Dave there, so a little group building up already. I'm sure that Bruce will rear his head in a minute when he hears a few voices. How you doing, fella? Been busy?
Yeah, working all day at Biffa. Yeah, well up today. Yeah, but yeah, that radio sounding well good over here.
What are you running, fella?
On 7900.
Antenna?
The same one. The Siri, whatever it is. I'm not sure what it is, but yeah, it's massive.
What, the 827?
I'm not sure, hang on. I threw the box away for her, hang on, I'll have a look what it was, hang on.
Dave? Pipey, you got a copy on this one? Dave?
Yeah, sorry mate, I was just changing radios there a sec and trying to do a video.
Copy that, copy that. Steve, you still there?
Yeah, I got you, mate. Yeah, you're 30 over. Obviously on the 79 you're 60 over. But 30 over on that one, so it's not quite as pokey as the other one, to be expected, but audio-wise that sounds nice. Just enough echo. Sounding sweet. Can't fault that on Fox mic, put it that way. Sounds alright.
Oh my God, Steve. I think it's the first time. It's got to be the first time you have not faulted the Fox mic on any of my rigs. This has got to be a first.
Well, I had a feeling that one would be sorted. Well, they might all be pretty damn good, you know. If it's the same guy that's had them for so long, and they could be good. I mean, no disrespect to Cybernet whatsoever. If they're set up right, they're as good as anything, but a lot of them aren't. But that one, I thought it wouldn't be far away because of what it is. I know it's got capabilities, hence why I like my Elbex and my Colts, because it's just basically the same box, same layout, same board, and I know they can sound really nice if they're set up right, you know, which yours does. It sounds good, as Dave will no doubt tell you on his next transmission.
You sound good on here as well, Steve. The audio that comes back is fucking crystal.
Yeah, well, whereabouts is the clarifier, Gary? About 9 o'clock, give or take a smidgen?
22. About 22, maybe 25 to 9.
Yeah. Have you got any control over the echo, or is it on or off, or permanently on? Not that there's anything wrong with it. Sounds nice. It's just about right, really, but can you add more to it or take it away, or is it a set inside job?
It seems to be a set inside job, same as the Roger Bleep. Am I still giving you a Roger Bleep there?
No, the bleep's gone. Nice bleep though. I like bleeps on them. Same as the Colt, and it's a single tone bleep, but they're quite pleasant to listen to.
So, go on then, what is the history of this radio then, Steve? Where did the Westland 707 appear from? Because I've never heard of one.
Well, to tell the truth, that was a new one on me, but as soon as I see it, I knew what it was based on. It's based on the Colt DX series, or 1600 or 1200, very similar layout, same buttons, channel change in the middle. Midland did a version, a Cybernet boarded version similar to that one that had a frequency counter in it, but the layout was similar, although it had frequency and not channel in it, and I can't remember what that one was called, but it's similar layout, channel change in the middle. And I've never seen a Westland. I've heard the name, but I've never seen one. And yours was the first one I'd seen. And as soon as I see it, oh right, yeah, that's based on the Colt range. Obviously, the Cybernet board in it. And Sounding okay. Be interesting to hear it on sideband at a later date. Or even whenever you're ready. But I think what we'll do, I'll arrange to do some videoing. And see what it do sound like. But obviously on SSB without a drop on mid-band. And then obviously clarifier bang at 12 o'clock, centre slot as per normal on the mid-block. And I'd imagine how well it sounds here, it should sound pretty decent on SSB. Because that mic's not overdriving and it's not overpowerful. But the audio is nice, you know, it's crisp, clean. Sounds better than, it's better audio on that than what you was getting from your, on your Colt, your big bass Colt, and it's a lot better audio on FM than what your Jumbo is. Sorry to say, but it sounds better than them two.
It's supposed to be better than them two. I think that's the general consensus, that this is supposed to be better than them two. Right, we've hogged it long enough. Let someone else have a go. I've got to go and grab some beer in a minute. I'll be back in 2.
Yeah, what did you reckon of that then, Dave?
Yeah, he was good, mate. Yeah, not bad at all. I suppose you just get used to hearing people on, you know, their regular rig, and sometimes it's not always fair to compare, is it, when, you know, an older machine against a, you know, modern one.
Yeah, I'll try and, like I say, that's the first time I've seen the Westland. I'm not sure how long that actual model has been about. I don't know when it was brought out, actually. It might be a later version. It reminds me of the International Concorde 3, which also is very similar to look at as that one. And like I say, the Colt 1200DX and the Colt 1600DX, they all look very similar. The way the switches and the channel changes in the middle, and the actual physical layout and the design of the front panel layout on it is identical, really. Although the Westland is a bit different because it's got like silver knobs on it, well, grey colour knobs on, and it looks a lot better radioed than the Colt version, which is all black, really. But knob positioning and switches are identical, really, but they obviously do different functions, I'd imagine. But no, I think that sounds alright, actually. See what he's like on SSB, but on FM he's alright. There's Gary thinking he won't be able to get here, but if he's I knew if he can get 965, he'll get here alright, with a bit of a tweaking.
Yeah, well, that's exactly what I've had to do on my Lafayette. I mean, I've got a list, obviously the same as Gary's, so I just look along there, find the nearest one, and then sort of tune back down to it.
Yeah, that's it. Once you got it set, like make a note where that clarifier is, it'd be the same on all the 40 then. Just got to work out what channels tally up, because there's obviously alpha channels in between channels on all bands.
I fucking didn't get any beer.
You get an alpha channel that springs up between the others, and then you need a separate 10 kc shift jumper to get that particular channel, which on a frequency readout it's easy because you can find it, but on a channelized rig, if you ain't got that function, you won't be able to get the alpha channels. I think there's 3 or 4 on each band normally, what they call alpha channels that go between channels, if that makes sense. There's like spacings between the frequencies. But no, I think that sounds alright, that one. I can't fold it on FM anyway, put it that way.
Good.
No, I've got a channel list here, I'm just looking now. So it says channels 3, 7, 11, 15 and 19 have a 20 kilohertz gap between them and the next channel up. These missing channels are known as alpha channels. Blah blah blah, and it goes on to some other stuff which I can't actually read.
Yeah, that's the one. That's why some of these sideband rigs have what they call a 10 kc shift on them. So you can dial up to, say, channel 19, hit that switch, and it will go on to the alpha channel, the next one up. It gives you that facility. On a lot of channelized rigs, you can do that. On the Jackson, that was the same. That got a 10 kc jump switch, but it would jump up 10 kcs on each channel. So say we were on here and they say go up one, I could hit that 10 kc jump and it'll put me up one channel anyway.
Like a sideband, obviously.
But the main function of that is to get the alpha channels. And say you're on 19 and you want to get 19 alpha, you just hit that switch and it'll step you up one without actually clicking up one on the channel change, because it'll go channel 20 on the channel change. Yeah, it's weird how they laid it all out like that, but there's ways and means of getting there. Obviously with your 99 and frequency readout rigs, you can do it anyway. You can dial them in anyway on there, but with channelized radios, it's tricky. And why they started producing rigs reading 1 to 50, I do not know, because that really puts a spanner in the works when you're trying to work stuff out, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen some rigs that are 23 channel, I think. So would that be like an old AM thing, would it? 23 channel?
Yeah, the early AM sets to come into the country illegally, I must add, were 23 channel AM sets, a lot of them. Not really worth much cop nowadays, really.
Keep falling over the boxes, things.
But yeah, a lot of the early AM sets were like that. But then all of a sudden, a lot of the Cybernet rigs were coming in with 50 blocks of 50 on, and you think, what the hell's on here? Or reading 1 to 80, you know. It's mainly for the American market, I suppose, because they never bother with FM, do they, out there? Everything's AM and sideband over there. They don't use FM at all, hardly. They do on the amateur bands, but they don't use FM as a rule out there. Which I don't know why, because it's a good mode, I think. It's better than AM. You get further on FM than you would on AM, I think. Anyway.
Oh, God. Don't say stuff like that. People...
Even using this Lafayette, it's a bit confusing, because half of the UK 40's on one...
Yeah, that's what I found with this.
Band D, which I'm not even sure what that equates to in real terms. That's what he's numbered up as. So half's on band D, and then to get the other half, I've got to knock it down to C. So yeah, it's a good job I got this frequency counter now working.
Yeah, I mean, back in the day, we was all on channels, and we just used to sort of go with it and keep a frequency counter to hand, and you know, you used to scratch your head and think, well, you got to go. But for chasing DX purposes now, you can't beat a frequency readout, because they just spout a frequency they're going to, and you just dial it and you're there. You know you're there, then you ain't got to try and think what block you're on, where you've got to go, and what switch to throw.
To make that work.
By the time you get there, they're gone. Or some other, or about 20 other people are going back to them, or trying to. But they was all like that back then. They used to, well, I suppose back in the day a lot. I didn't do a lot of SSB work in the early days. I was mainly on FM most of the time. But I suppose they gave channel numbers as opposed to frequencies.
I need to put the fucking glasses
so
on.
much easier.
35,
somebody
channel
gives you a frequency
35.
and you can just dial it in and you know you're exactly there.
Band B.
But there we are. Anyway, what are you going to try next, Gary? If you're back?
Is Craig there on the side? Craig, have you come back?
Yeah, I'm still there, mate.
So what aerial have you got?
It's a Serie GPE 27 5/8 with three planes coming out the bottom like yours, but with three.
Oh yeah, mine's got the 4. Yeah, cool. I don't know, Steve. I was going to see if we could slide down to upper sideband and see what this thing's like. Davey, game?
Yeah, I'll come down there for a bit, mate.
35 mid-band. And whack the old clarifier back to 12 o'clock and hit upper sideband. I'll see what it sounds like there, mate. I don't know what Dave's on. I don't know if he can get there. He might have to change rigs. I don't know. Because I think possibly he's on the 80 channel Cobra. I'm not sure. But see what Dave's got and whether he's coming down, and we can go from there then.
Right, Dave, Craig, are you ready to drop?
Yeah, man.
Dave?
I'm on the 99, so we're going to what? Excuse me. 30, yeah?
We're going 27, 3, double 5.
If it's noisy, just knock it up a couple. We'll find a quieter one, just go up 1 or 2, and then we'll work it out when we get there, because I'll hear you anyway, if it's noisy, but I don't think it will be tonight. So, 27355, channel 35, mid-band, Gary, whatever it equates to on that one. It'll be 1 block down from the one, no, possibly 2 clicks down from the band you're on now, I'd imagine, for mid-block on that. Could be wrong. But see you on 35, yeah?
Yeah, copy. I'll catch you all down there.
So that's band A to B. We're on upper side band 35.
Yeah, I'm here, Steve. Just clearly doing, mate. Okey-dokey. Give a bit of a waffle there, and Gary will find us. It'll probably be 12 o'clock on the clarifier once he gets here. If he sussing out what band to find on there. I should imagine it's 2 clicks down from where he was, I'd imagine.
Break.
So, played at one of those, it could be anywhere. I think the way he is on FM, he should be somewhere near, I'd have thought. Anyway, I'm waffling. So, Gary, you found us, hello? Craig, let's see if Craig's here. Craig, you here? I heard a bleep. Sounded like Gary's bleep.
Good evening.
Oh, great, let's see. Roger. Yeah, evening all. Yeah, Gary, you're off, mate. Clarify 12 o'clock.
Yeah, but it doesn't bring you lot in then.
Aye, but swing it around, take it to this fucking bit of an over and see if you can bring us in clear, and you should be somewhere near then. Or tune to Roger, or myself, or Dave. I think we're all pretty much where we should be. Hopefully that's enough and you found us, mate.
Yeah, I got you clear as a bell, Steve.
Yeah, still a little bit, are you on upper sideband, I take it? I'd imagine you are. Still sounds a little bit strange at the minute. Not quite there yet, but come back again, mate.
What about now? I've pulled you in so you're a little bit deeper. How's that sounding?
You're still, would you say that's low, Roger? To me, seems a little bit, well, I don't know, it sounds a bit strange to me. I think it's low, if anything.
So if I put my 12 o'clock, let's see what I sound like to him.
I don't know if he can on that one. I'd imagine it should be able to, but I don't think it's found it yet. Yeah, you're a tad low, Gary. knock it up just a smidgen, just a little tiny little bit. You got a fine tune on that radio?
No.
The main clarifier, has it got the fine tune knob on that one as well?
No.
Right, here's that one copy. Set the clarifier up just a smidgen, buddy. And that's got, mate, not a busting lot, just bring it up slowly.
Okay, so are we improving or not?
Well, it got worse then.
Yeah, you want to go back? Go back just a smidgen, mate, just a smidgen back. What about now? 1, 2, 3. Still not quite there. 1, 2, 3. It's not really making any difference. Hang on, guys, I got a phone call. Minute, hang on. Roger, come back. Dave. It does sound like you've got echo on there, Gary. Echo? I can hear everyone else.
Other than Gary, he's a bit muffled.
Craig, you got me, yeah? Right, so the clarifier seems to me to only pull in you guys and not change anything else. Yeah, but I haven't got you. Is that you, Roger?
Yeah, but you're 40 hertz down. You're low. You're 40 hertz down.
40 hertz.
Right, what about now? Is that coming back any better?
No, you're still low down.
Yeah, the clarifier I've got, the clarifier on this only does the RF as far as I'm concerned. See, I haven't got you now, Roger. You've gone again.
That's interesting, isn't it?
It sounds like you got a bit of, I don't know whether it's the echo doing it, but it sounds like you're pretty low. Well, not excessively low in frequency, but it don't sound right. It don't sound right. To me, I don't know what the others are getting there, Gary, but you got to try and move the clarifier very, very slightly. If you overdo it, it goes the other way, you see. Because it's fiddly on there. You getting me in clear, yeah, haven't I? Yeah, you'll see from the video it's clear as a bell. Yeah, it sounds like you got more power in there. It sounds a bit like that at the minute. It's not. It sounds like that at the moment, mate, unfortunately. Yeah, that's a shame. That's a shame. So it's only got that one clarifier facility then, mate, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, it's only got one clarifier on it. It's got no other adjustment on it at all. I have been fiddling with buttons. Yeah, I thought it would have had that fine tune as well on there. I know the Colts do. I thought it would have had that fine facility on it as well, because they're weird. They've got like the normal clarifier and they got like a fine and tune on it, like what the home base has got. Like your Colts got on the home base. I thought that one had that facility as well, and if that's slightly off, that would account for what it's doing. But not been able to see the rig, I can't really advise if it's not there, it ain't. But I thought that had a fine on it as well. Not sure.
No.
I got a Delta tune on that one, Steve.
I
No.
think that's what it's got on it, Rod. I'm almost certain now, because I know
I know the Colt's got that facility. It's got its main clarifier and, like you say, the Delta Tune facility on it.
I wonder if I can pull it out.
Whether it's got to pull it out to activate it, I don't know. It might be that, might be the case, but to me that rig looks like a copy of the Colt DX range, the 1200 and the 1600, the way it's laid out. And I know the 1200 had like the Delta Tune function, but where it's a push out, pull in button set up like some of them have, I don't know. But it's definitely not on to me, put it that way.
No, he's 30 odd hertz down.
See, Roger's coming now.
See, Roger's coming a lot better now.
I didn't catch that, Gary. Bit garbled to me, mate. Couldn't make it out. So there's no like Delta Tune. You know, like that. You got your two clarifiers on your Colt on the gold one.
No.
It's not got an extra knob on that one that does a similar effect to that one, no?
No, negative.
Right, what you got on the up and down switches? Anything on the up and down switches? Obviously they're labelled up, but what are they labelled up as?
Tone, high tone, low tone, CBPA, Roger bleep on off, noise blanker on off, SWR and RF.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I'll just have a look at my LBEX a minute, because I'm assuming that rig is laid out similar to that. I'll just grab them out the cupboard a minute. Take it back to Roger a minute there, Gary, and I'll have a quick shufty at that one. And see what that knob's listed as on this one. I'm sure it's got a plus and a minus on it, or a fine tune or something it's called, something silly. I'll back in a minute.
Yeah, copy that. Let one of the others go. Roger, you take it back with one of the others.
Yeah, well, you're 30 hertz down. I don't know if you can get him here now.
Yeah, I got you bang on, mate. You sound like Roger. Sound like normal.
Right. Well, your transmit to me, you're 30 hertz down.
So
I got the receive clarifier on the big rig here, and you're minus 30. That's where I got to set it to be able to hear you.
Alright, copy that. Well, I'm looking at this thing. It's got one clarifier and ABC band. I mean, could I be on the wrong band?
What channel is it showing?
35.
Yeah, oh, bugger if I know. I don't know the rig, so it's no good me trying to tell you. No. You haven't got a switch here that says Delta Tune where it's got a center plus or minus.
Nope, got nothing like that. It's a Westland 707 there, Roger.
Yeah, I don't know the rig. I don't know the rig, Gar, so it's no good me trying to tell you.
So fucking
Trying to.
Yeah, copy that. Alright, take it back with one of the others then if they're still there.
Minus, you sounding fine.
Alright, take it back to Dave or someone a minute.
Okay. Yeah, Dave, good evening, Art.
Good evening, Roger. How are you? Hope you're well.
They sound awesome.
Yeah, I'm fine, thanks. You're making a good trip this evening. Spot on frequency, Art.
Yeah, so are you, mate. Coming in lovely. Yeah, I've been down Falmouth today working, so getting stuck in all the bloody traffic coming home.
Oh, Christ, yeah. That's something else, isn't it?
Right, I'm going to bang the Stalker on. Let's have a go on that.
Bad day.
Bollocks. Well, them lot of yapping, it'd be a good time to dial this in, would it not? Because I know you all want to see this, really. You're not really bothered about that fucking thing. Right, there we go. There's a power lead. I'm going to take it out at 1700. It fits. It works. Let's bung this bad boy on, shall we? There we go. Stalker. Stalker 9. Yeah, cameras are all pissed tonight. Sorry, I haven't put much effort into this one. Because I was just firing them up because I knew the boys were on. Where are we at? 805. Which one we use it? What's that FM? No. There we go. Jump to this one. It should be there. What the fuck?
I can't hear him now. Yeah. I'm looking at my LBEX Pacific, which is basically the Colt 1200 DX lookalike, which I'm assuming the rig Gary's on is based on a lot of it, but I've got a VXO knob on the far right hand side of the radio, and that runs in conjunction with the clarifier, which is the first knob going towards the right past the channel change is the clarifier, and you've got your band switching. And then on this one you've got and that one acts like a secondary clarifier, and the letters above the actual knob are Victor X-ray.
The bloody heat sink on the back of it is stopping it going backwards. Frickin' thing.
There, Gary, if you can hear me, but I don't know if you've moved off or where you've gone, but I didn't hear you come back there, mate.
Yeah, Steve, you got me?
I got you now.
Excellent, excellent. It's funny what a stalker will do for your situation, eh?
Well, I did tell you.
Amen to that. How's this sound? Look, I got you, but this hasn't got as many knobs and buttons on it. When the video comes out, you'll see what it's got, that Westland, and maybe we can work something out with it. But I think it needs servicing anyway, fella. But I hope that this one's coming through, Roger, and I hope this one's coming through, Steve. I hope this sounds better.
100% that. Can't fault that one at all.
Yeah, copy that, Steve. Go again, Rog.
Yeah, you're coming through. There are no trouble at all. Come back again a minute.
Yeah, so old MacDonald had a farm and then he bought a stalker.
Yeah. You might be 1 kc down, that's all. Next to nothing.
Bloody love Roger. I can't adjust it on this one though, can I?
Well, you're right. Let me think. Yeah, well, I can do it on this and on the, obviously showing 35, and yeah, you're sounding good, nothing wrong with it, Tom.
Proper job, proper job. Right, the rest of the boys there, they've just got bored and buggered off now.
I can still hear you, Gary.
Go again.
Yeah, I've got you, Gary, yeah.
Who's that, Craig?
Yeah, man.
Craig, you sound different on here.
Yeah, it's a bit weird, isn't it?
Dave, are you still there?
Yes, mate, I'm still there. Just been doing you a quick video. I've been that across to you now, but I'm going to pull the plug for tonight. Get an early night, mate.
Send it to me on WhatsApp, dude. WhatsApp, because Facebook's being weird. It won't let me save any of the videos, so send them to me on WhatsApp.
Yeah, alright, mate. No worries.
You pulling the plug then, are you, Dave?
Yeah, I'm just going to finish this beer. I'm knackered, to be honest, mate.
Yeah, fair one. Got work tomorrow. I've got a busy day tomorrow, but I'm not clearing anyway. But good evening to you. Good night to you, Dave, and I'll speak to you soon, buddy.
Yeah, cheers, mate. Alright, good night, all.
Good night, Dave.
Yeah, night, Dave. All the best, mate.
Yeah, good night, Dave.
What's on with you then, Roger?
Not at all. I've been busy. I've been up in the orchard cutting grass all day today. So, I've been outside. But apart from that, I haven't been doing a pile over.
You feeling a lot better now, I hope?
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, touch wood, I'm pretty good. Yeah, a lot better. I wasn't very good for a week or two. I reckon it's taken me from day one to, well, it's taken me just over 3 weeks. But touch wood, I'm okay now, thank you.
Do we know what it was yet, or was it just general bloody poorliness?
I think it's some sort of bloody virus of some description. But it's all gone now anyway.
Ideal. What's on with you then, Steve? You've been a busy boy lately.
Well, keep me handing, you know. Yeah.
Dirty old dog.
Been bloody hot on it. Been doing tidying up work here and one thing and another. Trying to catch up with stuff, but yeah, there we are, mate. Yeah, that's sounding good. I knew the Stalker won't be far away. Like Roger said, he's a little, if anything, he's a little tad low, not drastically, but it's a lot more near where you need to be than the other one was. I don't think the other one's that far off, but it just wants a little bit of fine tweaking, really. But the Stalker's sounding good, mate. They always did sound well. And bloody good radios.
Yeah, Steve, as you've seen on my channel, everybody's screamed out for the Stalker, and I will be honest, the Stalker was one of the first I plugged in. It worked well straight out of the box. That's why I wanted to try and get some other stuff on the channel first, but that's it. I've given in, so boom, the Stalker is now on, and I'm glad that it's given a report that you expected. Yeah, was that you, Jeff? There's a break on side there. Did you hear that, Steve?
Yeah, the break, QRZ.
Break, QRZ.
Yeah, good evening all. Don't know who's on, you know, Steve's on, I don't know who you are, but yeah, it's Rod here in Nampier.
Good evening, Rod in Nampier. You got Steve, you got Roger, you got Craig, and you got myself, Gary.
Yeah, I'm not sure I can get. I've got you loud and clear, and I've got Steve. I don't know who the rest of you are, but yeah, good evening. Steve knows me well. I don't know who you are.
Yeah, copy that.
Yeah, you're just slightly off region, just a wee bit you are, but it's that's for region, no problem.
Perfect. You're bang on to me, fella. Bang on to me. Go again, I'll give you a signal.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, you'll give me signal 5, and your audio's a 5, mate. You're bang on to me, sounding lovely.
Yeah, super duper. Yeah, you're about the same as yourself, just slightly off frequency you are, but yeah, you're around about a 5 and 6, from 5 and 6. If I tuned you, it'd be definitely BBC, but obviously slightly off. But it's good enough anyway for now. I hear that you've just plugged it in, and was it you that had one a couple of minutes ago that was way a bit off frequency?
Yeah, it was Westland 707.
Right, okay, yeah. Yeah, I've not heard of that one, but I've heard of the one you're on the Stalker now, is it?
Yeah, Stalker 9. What was your personal there, fella?
Yeah, personal name is Rod, as in Romeo, Oscar, Delta. Yeah, I remember the Stalker 9 from the early days.
Yeah, good radio. Yeah, good to speak to you, Rod. Have we spoke to you before then?
I don't know. I've noticed in the last 3-4 months it's changed so much in the local area. There's been so many people come on, and it's hard keeping up now.
Yeah, copy that. So have you spoke to Steve then before? You must have spoke to Steve.
Oh yeah, it's been on with Steve for, I don't know, 12 months or so, if not a bit longer. Yeah, a wee bit longer than 12 months I've been back on, so yeah, Steve and the other Steve and Dave down in Par, etc. Who else is I can't remember the rest of them now, but it changes on it. It's from week to week. There's quite a few new ones on now. I've not been on as much lately as summer, and it's good weather, so I've just finished putting a new roof on my summer house this evening. That's taken me all week to do, so I'm off work this week. But normally when I come home from work, it's just two managers here, where it's the Italian and the Spaniards and French and German, so I do switch off, and then obviously because I'm not working this week, here I am a wee bit later than normal.
Yeah, copy that, copy that. We're all burning the midnight oils here. We're all burning the midnight oils. Here, look, you can pass it round a little bit if you want. You got Craig, Steve's there. All the boys are there if you can hear them, fella.
Yeah, I don't know who's who. Yeah, can anybody hear me?
Yeah, evening there, Rod. Yeah, you got myself. You know who I is. Yeah, that's Gary up at Delabole there, Rod. I'm sure you spoke before, but like you say, he's got some new kit and bits and pieces to try out, and first time he's used it, sort of thing, and we're just doing a few checks on the new acquisitions he's got, really. But one or two need a little bit of a lining. But the old Stalker's alright. He's a little bit low, but not so bad there, mate.
Yeah, Stalker's a good rig, so well sought after in the day, back in the 80s, so well sought after, but yeah, I've just acquired myself another Delta Force, waiting for that coming through the post, so see what that was like. I don't know whether it's working or not, but I'm going to take a gamble. I'm taking a gamble. I don't mind, I got it cheap, so there'll be spare money to get it sorted, but I do like my Delta Force, so I've got and bought another one.
Oh, right, not the guy who had two on there, is it? Was it that one? I did see a couple on there a couple of days ago. I think the guy had two of them there, but they all looked a bit lagged in dust. Looked like they'd been sitting in the shed for a while, but I wondered if it was one of them, mate.
Yeah, there's a Delta Force on there that was 220 odd euros offer, so I offered him silly money, and obviously turned me down, so after more silly money, he turned me down again, so that's not bad. And then
Right, so Rob has been on the channel before, but because I haven't a radio that's picked him up and the conditions haven't been right, we haven't heard him and actually had a QSO with him. Or QSO, or whatever the fuck it's called. You know I know what it's called by now, but just in case I say it wrong.
Yeah, I see them too. I see the two there, and I thought, well,
I'm not straightening this
it
up,
looks
sorry.
like the guy's
You
brought
have to
a
live
job
like you're
off
on a
from
ship
somewhere,
for a minute.
or dug
Right?
them out from somewhere. And if they ain't too dear, which I'm assuming they weren't astronomically priced, there might be a bargain. Blow the dust off, you might be alright, you know. I was contemplating having a punt on one of them, but...
Right, so we got some new channels that have sprung up as well. Delta 444, who follows my channel obviously, comments constantly, has been a big help. Has started up a channel, so that's Delta 444 has started up a channel, so go and find it, subscribe. I think he's only got, like, last time I checked it was like 26 subscribers or something. We need to see that jump. Everybody who's subscribed to me and watches my stuff, go and watch Delta 444's channel, subscribe, like, there's a few videos up, he's going to get it bigger. He takes the lid off of things and modifies stuff, and he's a bit more in depth than me, rather than just plugging it in and hoping for the best. Alright, so that's Delta 444. Make sure you subscribe, please. Don't forget 104's World. Don't forget Moa Junkie. Don't forget all of them. Fed in the Shed. Everybody. And Kate. What's her name? Kate 26. Charlie Tango. I can't remember the rest of her call sign, but go and look that up. Charlie 26 Charlie Tango Kate. Her name is. She's freaking brilliant. Uses a Madison as well. What a radio. That's my rant over. Listen, won't be much more of this. Try and keep it to an hour. An hour! You know you like it. Come on, look. Stalker.
Yeah, good price for that. It's alright, isn't it? Get it for that money. Like I say, it might just want a good clean up and fire it up. It should go if it's been in the dry. They all gather dust, don't they, you know? But, Yeah, I'll say hopefully he'll be alright. Anyhow, mate, we got Craig on in Bodmin there, Rod. Give Craig a shout. I dare say he'll hear you. I don't think you spoke to Craig before. I'm not sure how long he's been on actually, but I can hear him quite well here, so I'm assuming you'll pick him up down there, mate. Yeah, go give Craig a shout there, Rod.
Yeah, Craig, are you getting us?
Yeah, I'm getting you, mate. Real loud. Yeah, proper good.
That Craig.
All good.
Booming in,
Yeah,
fella.
you're coming through well and truly, yeah. Bobby, seems to do well with Bobby, but yeah, you're coming through about 6, Radio 5, Super Radio 5, Signal 6, QSL.
Yeah, you're coming around about 9 plus. Yeah, whereabouts you too?
Yeah, right down in the bottom of the you know where the Drizzic stores are. I'm actually facing that.
Yeah, Roger Dodge, yeah, proper crystal clear. Good copy.
Yeah, it's alright this week. I do like them. There's no running barefoot as well. There's no linear on tonight. It's just straight at the back of the rig. But yeah, anybody who comes through Nampin knows which is my house because you can't miss the antenna on the roof.
Yeah, is it a big one, is it?
Yeah, it's Game Master I've got, but as you're dropping down from up the top from Grenville, it's pretty obvious that anybody who travels here, you'll know that somebody on the CV, a big antenna there in front.
Yeah, that's a good one, yeah. My one you can see all around where I live anyway. It's on the gable end, like on the meter pole.
Good lad.
Alright, yeah, well, I'm due to take mine up about another 6 foot, 7 foot, something like that.
What's he working? Did he say what he was running? I can't remember.
I
haven't put the mic in, I have.
Yet, but he's told me
You probably can't hear me because I haven't put the mic in. But did he say what radio he was using?
trying to get out a bit more across Europe and other countries.
Yeah, it's pretty good, yeah. When the skip's up, you can get anywhere.
Yeah, I don't do too bad, especially for down here in the bottom, especially when I wind them up a bit of power. But I've noticed just recently I've not needed the power, it's just been coming straight out of the back of the rig just recently.
Okay, Roger Dodge, yeah. Yeah, you take it back to one. I've got to do one because the kids are waking up and I've got to get them back to bed.
Okay, yeah, nice chatting with you. So, Steve, back to you.
Yeah, Rod.
Yeah. I think Dave's cleared. I don't know whether Roger's on still. Are you still on, Rog?
Yeah, you got me on this one over.
Yeah, I can hear you, Roger. Have a go with Rod. In there, Roger. See if he can hear you down that way.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Rod, you got a copy over.
We'll leave it there, I think. I think we'll leave it there for a minute, okay? So, as you can see from tonight, the Westland, the Westland 707, boom, nice radio. I managed to dial in to speak to the voice on the FM. Excuse me, and then we travelled over to the USB and had a little play on the 27355. Yeah, it's not quite on frequency. So what? Have you ever seen a Westland before? Me neither. But it works. It works well, and I know it works on sideband well, and we know it works on FM well. It just needs a little, or whatever that is. Okay, the Stalker. I know for a fact that you've all been waiting to see that Stalker, but we all knew that the Stalker was going to work well. We got good feedback, good signal on it. Good receive on it as well. I've never spoke to Rob before. I've never heard Rob before. Yes, it is all down to conditions, and it was all down to blah 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 blah, 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 blah again. Okay, so don't forget Delta 444. Was that 4 times? Let me go again. Delta 444. Yeah. Anyway, go and check out his channel. Make sure you subscribe. If you subscribe to mine, go and subscribe to his channel. 104 World, go and subscribe to his channel. Moa Junkie, you probably already subscribed to him anyway because his fan base is massive. Yes. Tomorrow I'm going to try and get the CB Master on for a little while. You know, this video is quite long and I've added a little bit extra to it. If you've got this far to it, excellent. Please like, please subscribe, please tune in again. And if you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. Just, you know, it doesn't take a lot of effort. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, and I'll be back. There is a lot more radios to come. I tell you, it's mind-blowing. It is absolutely mind-blowing, the radios that are out there, if you look for them. If you just sit back and wait for someone to sell it on channel, it's not going to happen. But if you look for them, and eBay is not the place. eBay is not the place for radios. Okay? You'll pay too much, it won't bloody work, or you won't pay enough. It will work, but it'll be scruffy as fuck. So if you want a new radio, watch this space. Anyway, like and subscribe. Creak, creak, creak from my leather Range Rover seat that is my office chair. Anyway, I'm rabbiting. I always rabbit. Why the fuck do I rabbit? It's fucking